So descriptive statistics means you are describing the data. Okay. So this data may be the demographic data or maybe the safety consciousness data, safety style data. So this data you can describe. So for the descriptive statistics, if your data is nominal data, it is better to use the frequency and percentage. Okay. If you have any question, please you ask me. Huh? So this is the PPGCL report I am presenting. If Dhok sir will be here, then that will be fine. But Abhijit sir is here, I think there will be no problem. Now it is clear, no? It is visible. Is it visible now?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So this is the report I am trying to present you, our report. So initially, we collect the data from the supervisor. Okay. Initially, we'll collect the data from supervisor about their perception related to the safety. So safety related psychological factors, initially we will collect. Okay. So here you can find out that the mean is very high, at least 4.77. When it is 5-point rating scale, mean is 4.77. And the variability, that is the within group variability, is small, it is 0.43. So can anybody tell me what will be the interpretation for this data? Any idea about the between group difference and within group difference?
It is the mean which is different differing from within the group and between the group, something like this.
Yes. So one is the between group, another one is the within. And when we find that the standard deviation is 0.43, that means most of the supervisors, they agree with this particular score, that is the 4.77. Okay. So the mean is the descriptive statistics. Based upon the mean, we can describe the result. So first one is attention to detail. Next one is the problem solving skills. Third one, decision making skills. Fourth one is the physical fitness. 5, technical proficiency. 6 is calmness. 7 is patience. And here you will follow that I am writing the variable name, that is the calmness. And there is the definition. So two things are there. One is the variable name, another one is the definition of the variable. So that there will be no difficulty to understand the meaning of the variable. Like that, patience, self-discipline, alertness, team player, responsibility, curiosity, assertiveness, training and experience, positive attitude, job satisfaction, perceived control, overconfidence, general health, open-mindedness. Next is impulsivity, forgetfulness, extraversion, neuroticism, conscientiousness, agreeableness, sensation seeking, risk taking, working condition. So 29 variables are there. Okay. And the supervisors, they are instructed to rate all the variables by using 5-point rating scale in the Google form. Okay. Now it is very interesting that in case of the risk taking, the variability is very high. It is more than 1. Okay, if it is less than 1, then we can think that is the most of the people. Okay. They have given similar rating. But here we find 1.53. So what is risk taking? Willingness to engage in action or make decisions that involve uncertainty, potential danger, or the possibility of negative consequences. Why we have collected this data? Because based upon this data, we have prepared our questionnaire. Okay. And in our data from the workers, most of the time we find that the risk-taking behavior, it is very confusing to the workers. So this is my suggestion. Please you pay attention to this particular phenomenon, that is the risk-taking behavior. Another interesting point is the mean is 2.64. Okay. Mean is 2.64 and standard deviation is 1.53. That means within group variability very high and 2.64, that indicates the supervisors are relatively confused about the risk-taking behavior. Okay. Here you will find working condition, that is the adherence to safety protocol and regulations, provision of personal protective equipment, ergonomic design, and adequate training. The supervisors believe that working condition is important factor for the safety management. Okay, 4.6 means almost 5. Okay. And here you can find out the correlation. Item test correlation also very high, 0.77. That means in development of the questionnaire, we have to pay attention to the working condition because it is highly correlated, 0.77. It is almost, you can say, 0.8. And supervisors believe that if we can change the working condition, then the workers will be able to follow the safety. This is a very interesting result. Based on the result, can anybody say something? Hello? Hello, are you here?
Yeah, sir, we are here.
Yes.
Okay, so can you interpret this data based upon your experience? Why the risk-taking mean is 2.64 and the standard deviation is 1.53? And you know that the correlation also very low, that is 0.4. So that indicates risk-taking is not the issue in safety management. Bolun Abhijit sir, this is a very serious issue.
Actually, I was driving. So I was just
Okay,
reached
okay.
in the garage.
Acha, acha. And it is highly significant, 0.001. So this is the probability value. Let's see any other variable. It is 0.77. Okay.
Actually, it is depend on the genuinity of the answers given by the supervisors. Maybe some people have given the genuine answer, and some people have just fabricated their answer. And in reality, they may not be uh, doing the safe job, maybe taking the risk. However, for answering, they might have given the answer close to the low risk taking. So that possibility also might be there. Because if you see all other answers where mean is above 4, mostly only at 2 or 3 places mean is below 3. Maybe neurological answer, one is related to this remembering related question, and one is this. Only 3 questions there is a mean below 3. Otherwise, all other questions where mean is above 4. So maybe
Now, here you
manipulation of
can
the
find
answer.
out another interesting thing. The conscientiousness. This is totally psychological variable. Personality trait characterized by organization, responsibility, self-discipline, and goal-directed behavior. Supervisors, they rated 4.45, and it is less than 1. The item total correlation is 0.76. That means safety consciousness can be understood through the personality trait. This is a very interesting result we have received from PPGCL. This is the neuroticism, a personality trait characterized by emotional instability, negative affectivity, and tendency to experience anxiety. So when you find out that the workers, they are very much anxious, they are emotionally unstable.
So, sir, is it contradictory these two things, 24 and 25? Because if somebody is a conscious and the score is above 4.4, maybe mean is 4.45, and neurotism is 2.77. So, is it the
No,
two
they
things
are
are
independent.
contradictory?
No, they are independent. Okay, neuroticism and the conscientiousness, they are independent. They are not related with each other. Because if you are highly conscientious, okay, that means you are also very anxious. So we cannot tell that it is just opposite of the 25 neuroticism, because they are the independent variable. Now, another interesting point, that is the extraversion. Extraversion also the personality trait. Okay. It is 4.09. The rating is 4.09, but standard deviation is 1.02. That means more than 1. If it is more than 1, that means within group variability high. Another interesting point, that the safety issue is not highly correlated. It is 0.45. And the p-value is significant. Significance means I can infer, that is the supervisors from whom we have not collected the data, they may have the same type of impression. So that is our inferential statistics. Many people are telling that forgetting is the issue, but supervisors rated it low, 2.5. And the 0.18, that is the correlation. That means this is not very important area for the research. Impulsivity. This is also psychological issue, but again, it has some ambiguity because the standard deviation is 1.44. And the correlation is moderate, 0.5. Now, this is very interesting point. This is another psychological variable. This is the personality variable, the open-mindedness. And this is highly correlated, 0.63. So willingness and ability to consider new ideas, perspective, information, or experience without prejudice. So this is the viewpoint of supervisors, that whether the open-minded people can maintain more safety or not. That means when you want to give the training to the workers, you will find that some workers, they will not follow your training content because they have the fixed idea. So they are guided by the fixed idea. So, but there are some people who are open-minded and they want to know the new idea.
But open-mindedness, sir, the mean is very less compared to others.
4.05.
Yeah, but remaining were 4.7 and.
Interesting point, the item total correlation is 0.63. So more than 0.5. So you can tell it is the moderately related to the safety.
Point number 19 was general health. So general health.
This one is the responsibility. Responsibility has, Shamir, are you telling?
Yeah, sir. I'm asking about point number 19.
19th.
So, yeah, one more, 19.
It is the general health.
Yes.
Okay.
So general health here.
The moderate.
Yeah.
So
Here
the easily changes in mood, anxiety, sleep, and social function. It is the perception of the safety officers. Sorry, supervisors. There
okay,
you can find out it is 3.73. So less than 4, you can tell. Another interesting point is 1.08. So if you find the standard deviation high, if it is higher than the mean, that means there is high chance for any outlier. Okay. And if it is less than 1, that means within group variability. Within group variability means they have given similar type of response.
Sir, That means in normal condition, the standard deviation should be less than 1.
Less than 1. If it is a Likert type of rating scale, it is better to consider that it's the less than 1. Okay. And it should not be above the mean. If it is above the mean, that means there is some wrong data.
But
So
is
outlier,
it possible that a standard deviation is above mean?
one,
Is it possible that a standard deviation is above mean?
no, it should not be. No, it is not. Because if you write suddenly in 10, okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, by some printing mistake, typing mistake, suddenly you have written 10. That means that particular data will affect the mean. Okay. Therefore, you can understand that there is some typing mistake. You have to check the outlier.
I guess, sir, in every category there is a subcategory through which you have derived the mean and standard deviation, correlation coefficient.
Yeah. We have to consider the means and the deviation, item total, correlation, because the total indicates your safety consciousness. Next, you go to the job satisfaction. The correlation is 0.6, but within group variability very high, 1.73. You know that job satisfaction is very important. But here, the supervisors, they rated job satisfaction in such a manner that there is some ambiguity in their response pattern. Therefore, it is 1.73. They have given importance on job satisfaction, but item total correlation is less, and the standard deviation also very high. Okay. Therefore, you have to pay much attention to this particular variable. So when we conduct the focus group discussion, we are trying to find out as much as possible why the result is this. Therefore, we are giving priority on the focus group discussion. This is the positive attitude. This is also good because it is 0.63 and supervisors, they have rated high. Within group variability, that is also less. Okay, so in selection of the variable for your main study, you have to think the perception of supervisor. Training is very, very important. Adequate training and experience in power plant operations and safety procedure. So we are always telling that training is important, but keep in mind, item total correlation is moderate, 0.6. Okay. So the level is high, 4.45. That means below 5. But you do not find any high within group variability. Responsibility. This is very high, 0.7. Item total correlation is 0.7. And the mean is 4.73. Standard deviation is 0.7. .73, that is very high. That means when you will give the priority on the workers, then you will give importance on this particular variable, that is the responsibility. Strong sense of one's own safety and the safety of others. Team player correlation also moderate, 0.65. Mean is 4.7. So almost 5. And you will find that is the within group variability is less. Alertness. We are giving importance on alertness, but supervisors, they are thinking this is not very important because the item total correlation is 0.25. So the mean is 4.75. Alertness is important to the supervisor, but with respect to safety consciousness, somehow the correlation is 0.25. Patience. It is 4.64. That means almost 5. Within group variability less. And the item total correlation is 0.6. That means this is also the moderately important. Calmness. Supervisors thought that calmness is very important. It is 4.59. SD also 0.59. That means within group variability. Okay. But item total correlation is 0.44. So you have to give importance on the standard deviation, mean, and the item total correlation. Now, this is very uncommon to me. That is problem solving skill, the ability to identify potential hazards, think critically, and devise solutions to safety challenges. The correlation coefficient is 0.1. So if we get this type of data, it indicates that there will be more training for the supervisors also, so that the supervisor can understand the safety consciousness. Attention to detail. We are always using this thing. You have to pay attention, attention, attention. That's what supervisors, they are thinking. This is not very important for the safety consciousness. It is 0.07 with respect to the item total correlation, though the mean is 4.77. So to develop the questionnaire, you have to pay attention to the mean, standard deviation, as well as the item total correlation, and whether this correlation is significant or not. So if it is significant, that means you can assume that whatever the sampling, whatever the sample characteristics you have noted, so that may be possible for the supervisors from whom you have not collected the data. So this is the descriptive statistics of rating scale to measure the safety consciousness. Now, any observation, anything?
Normally, when we measure correlation, it is between two parameters. Here, it is only one parameter. So, how that correlation is being taken with what?
Why one parameter? No, two parameters are there. One is the item. Another one is the total. Total score is there. So here, the total score indicates the construct, total construct. And the
total,
item.
Total for the person or what?
No, total, that is the item. That is item. Total
so it's a single
correlation.
number. So it's a single number.
No. Total is the score. That means 29 items. They are summed. They are summed up. Another one is the item. That means only one item. Attention to detail. And the total score is another variable. So X, Y is there. So Y is the total score.
That is the sum of all individual parameters making another series.
Yeah.
Okay.
I have one question. So in the correlation, I was just looking on the page number 74 of the book, where different types of correlations are given, like positive, negative, and the zero correlation. So in this set of 29 questions, all the correlations we have got is all the positive correlations. There is no negative or no correlation is observed. So why is that? Means is there any significance of that? No negative correlation is exist, or no correlation, or maybe because of question setting is such that all you get is a positive correlations.
No, this is the identification of specific variable that is related with the safety behavior, safety consciousness. So here I have not used any negative item. That I have used in another questionnaire from which we have collected the final data. Okay, so that indicates the reverse item. But here my purpose is different. My purpose is to explore which variable is highly related with the safety consciousness. Okay, based upon the supervisor's own assumption. But here the data that we have collected from the 57 supervisors. Okay. Oh. So here the purpose is to explore. Here my purpose is not to diagnose. Okay. That is not my purpose. Here purpose is only the exploring. Now another interesting point is the Cronbach's alpha is 0.93. That means the internal consistency very high. Okay, 0.93. So this is the safety variable identification. Table 1 presents the results of item total correlations for safety related variables. 3 factors with item total correlation coefficients greater than 0.69 were found to contribute most strongly to understanding worker safety. That is the adherence to safety rules, 0.77. Conscientiousness personality, 0.76. And strong sense of safety, that is 0.7. Descriptive statistics indicated that supervisors assigned high mean scores on task orientation, that is 4.77 HD 0.43, alertness to positive hazards, and promotion of a positive safety culture. So there is some suggestion, enhance intrinsic motivation through training that integrates personal responsibility and moral engagement in safety behavior. Reinforce conscientious behavior via recognition and feedback system. Promote positive safety culture through participatory safety discussions and peer-led safety observation. Regularly assess safety adherence, not just by compliance metrics, but by reflective practices that gauge awareness and intention. So whatever the data we have collected, based upon this is the interpretation and the suggestion. So this is all about the descriptive statistics. We have given importance on the mean, standard deviation. So mean, median, mode, they are considered as the central tendency. And the standard deviation, variance, range, they are considered as the variability statistics. Now I am coming to the different type of data. So that is the metric data. the rating data, the metric data. Now I am coming to the another type of study, that is the demographic and socioeconomic status of workers. There is some background. Studying personal information, demographic variables, and family variables is vital for understanding safety consciousness because these factors influence attitudes, perception, and behaviors towards safety. In considering observation and interview with the workers, one introductory schedule was constructed and administered to 493 workers. So here you can find out another result. No, this is the lifestyle item. This is the lifestyle. So this part you know, the mean SD and other things. That part you know. Now I'm coming to the, yes, this is the variable. So here you can find out the education level 458. So our total data is 491. Out of that, 458 people, they reported their educational level. So 93% almost we covered. And here you can find out the workers, majority of the workers, they are secondary and higher secondary, diploma, graduate plus postgraduate. Illiterate only 31 people, and primary and upper primary 180. So this variability is significant. That is indicated by the chi-square statistics. And this is the p-value. Now here I have not used any rating scale. It is basically the categorical data. The variable, broad variable is education. The categories is illiterate, primary and upper primary, secondary and higher secondary, diploma graduate plus postgraduate. With respect to caste, you will find that is majority is from the general caste. %52%, whereas others is 47%. And this is not significant. So we will see 0.96. Whatever the difference, that is not at all significant. Next is religion. Religion is also significant because majority workers are Hindu. 96.5% people, they are Hindus. In marital life, 83% married. So these demographic variables are important to interpret the data. Family type, 80% they reported they are from joint family. Usually joint family people, they are very much responsive. Okay, so And the father's qualification, primary and upper primary. So there is a difference between father qualification and the worker qualification. Mother qualification also, %60 are illiterate. And primary and secondary qualification, 39.5. %80 people are farmer. Mother's occupation is housewife, 85%. Monthly family income, that is from 11,000 to 20,000. And above 20,000. Okay, so this is the range. They are housing the brick, 84% reported. And type of toilet, 78% scientific toilet they are using. Own tap, they have the own tap for the drinking water. Majority have own tap. Electricity, they have the own meter. Vehicle ownership, 71% reported they do not have the vehicle. And 25% reported they have the four-wheeler. This is the family occupation. Laborer and sharecropper, majority. Walking, cycling, and private bus. Majority walking or cycling. And primary source of income is agriculture. Accident experience, no, 67%. Illness experience, no, 95%. Total job experience, more than 3 or equal to 3 years, 85%. Experience in Tata Power, less than or equal to 2 years, 62%. So the demographic status, the demographic characteristics of the respondents reveal specific patterns that directly influence safety consciousness and training needs. The sample is largely composed of individuals with moderate education, strong family responsibilities, low to middle income levels, and culturally cohesive background. These factors indicate that workers are motivated by family security, cultural values, and practical learning rather than technical or text-heavy instructions. So I have given the interpretation. Next is the lifestyle of work. So today, I have presented how to analyze the rating scale data and how you can interpret the data. Another one, when the data is nominal, that is a categorical data, so how you will analyze that particular data. So nominal data, the rating data, all the data we have done. So this is the descriptive statistics of safety lifestyle. Here I have used the reverse item. And finally, in analysis, I have changed the status of reverse item. Therefore, you do not find any negative item, but negative item is there. And this is the strong lifestyle component. Out of 30 variables examined, 17 were identified as strong components based on a cutoff correlation coefficient of 0.75. Descriptive analysis revealed that workers assigned high priority to 5 lifestyle-related safety behavior following safety protocol, maintaining alertness during bank transaction, encouraging colleagues to use the personal protective equipment, reading safely instruction before using new devices, and checking the credibility of digital information before sharing online data. The findings indicate that workers demonstrate a strong sense of personal and social responsibility towards safety, extending beyond workplace compliance to digital and financial domains. Such patterns reflect the integration of safety consciousness into daily decision-making and peer influence in promoting the safety norms. Okay, so this is all about the today's presentation. Now, if you have any question, you can ask me.
Does this question setting will change based on the audience who is going to answer the questions, or it is a standard set of questions?
Now, we are not collecting any question from outside sources. Okay. So we are not collecting. Whatever the questions we have set, following the specific rules for the question setting, so that there will be no ambiguity in their response pattern. There will be no ambiguity. And whatever the items are there, that must be related to the total scope. So that part is important for us. We have considered the specific rules for the item construction.
Now, suppose we want to develop a questionnaire for the line manager. Now, this is the workforce or maybe supervisors for whom we have done the test. Now, suppose we want to develop the test for the employees or line manager, middle level, or maybe junior level managers. whether the approach will be same or it will have some different approach.
Everything depends upon your objective. Okay. Because this is not the situation specific question. My objective is very straight. First one, to explore the variables that can be considered as the unit of safety consciousness construct. Okay. My orientation is not the whether the people, whether the workers, they are following specific type of safety behavior. So if we think about that point of view, then it will take more time. Understand my point? So that is the situation specific. Usually we are taking maximum 4 or 5 days. And within this period, we have to finish the data collection from the large number of workers. Therefore, I cannot follow the situation specific question here. And for the situation specific question, now I am going to Farah. Hello, Farah, are you here?
Yes, sir.
So, Farah, now you start the question and you are asked.
Now
Okay,
I have
sir.
one point to Anand's question. Actually, now or you. Actually, here the scope of job was very specific to identify red, green, and yellow based on the risk-taking perception. That was the requirement. In addition, we discussed that whether we can capture some additional data to find out for our future research and understanding. That was the intent. So that way, the intent was to, in this case, basically to identify the red, green, and yellow.
Okay.
So now Farah will present the situation specific question. Hello, Farah.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I'm sharing my PPT.
Now you can find out the situation specific question.
Good evening, everyone. So these are the instructions for the questions that I'm going to ask you. Read each situation carefully. 4 possible actions will be provided for each situation. Select the action that you believe is the most appropriate response. Base your choice on what should ideally be done in a safe work environment. There are no discussions during answering. Respond individually based on your judgment. So this is the first question. Please note down somewhere.
So we need to write it down.
Yeah, you have to write down. Please tell me when you are done so that I can move to the next slide. There are 10 questions actually. I hope you are done with the work first. Shall I move to the next?
No, we are writing the questions.
Okay.
1 second.
I think you can write A, B, C, D. That's all.
Yeah,
Write only the options, na? Question number and options only.
Right.
Okay. Okay. So okay, we don't have to write entire question, no? Because
No. Nothing. Khali one
Okay.
out of ABCD, whichever you feel correct.
1 second. Then let me check. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Go ahead with the second question. Yeah.
I'm going to the next.
Done.
Okay.
Okay.
Shall I move? Okay. I'm moving to the next.
No, ma'am. Wait.
Okay.
It is from the yesterday's question paper only.
No, sir. These are different questions.
It's a different. Okay.
These are different.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay. So I'm moving to the next.
Can you please go to the first question? I did not see it. Yeah.
Yeah, sure.
Okay, done.
Okay. This is the third one.
Done.
Okay. Shall I move to the next? Everybody?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Done.
Okay. Everyone?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Done.
Okay. I'm moving to the next.
Next. Okay. Done.
Okay.
Done.
Okay. I'm moving to the next.
Done.
Okay. Moving to the next.
Done.
Okay. Here is the last one.
Done.
Okay. Now stop.
Can you go back to 9 number question just because I skipped that?
Okay.
It's 9 number. No. Okay.
Question
Thumbs.
number 4, please.
Ma'am, go to the
Question
10.
number
Go to
4.
the 10 last one.
Okay. I'll go first with, I'll show you the 10th and then I'll move to the 4th.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay, and now I'm moving to the fourth.
Okay, done.
Okay, I'm stop sharing. Sir, can I note down their answers now in Jamovi? Hello, sir. Roy, sir, are you there?
Yes, Farah.
Yes, sir. Now, next,
Now,
sir.
now you can tell
Huh.
that is the what is
I'm saying if we all put our in the chat box like CCBC like that, you can copy and put it in Jamovina. It would be easy. You don't have to type.
Correct. Sir, I still have to type, but yeah, if you can do that thing, then I'll do it far quickly.
Right, I am doing that.
Okay. So, sir, do you want Roy, sir? Do you want me to discuss with them verbally, or you want me to note down their answers in Jamovi?
you can put their data in Jamovi so that they
Right.
can understand.
Okay, sir.
Okay, sir, it is what is this? CCBC.
These are 10 alphabets.
Oh.
When I did it like that because in Excel you can split this immediately and put in 10 columns.
Okay, Farah, it will take more time. Okay, therefore you can reduce the time. Just
I
tell.
think everybody would answer the same. As of now, 3 people have answered the same.
Yes, sir. I'm noticing the same. Sir, sir, just give me just give me 1 minute. If I'm not able to finish in 1 minute, then we will use another approach.
Now everybody is giving the same answer. So what is
All
the use
answers
of
are same.
typing?
Okay.
No, Farah, you just tell that is what is the correct answer for the
Okay.
first question. So
Okay.
that they can find out that is whether their answer is correct or not.
Okay, sir. So can I wait for them to tell me the answer, because then they will modify, na, sir. After knowing the correct answer, they can modify.
ठीक है, ठीक है. I think you can wait a little bit.
5 people have already
1, 2,
answered.
3, 4, 5. 5.
Four. There are 8 people. Hmm. 2 more people need to answer. Okay, so can I start now?
Yes.
Okay. So here is the first one. The correct answer for the first one is option number C. Option C is the correct answer. Then for the second one, option C again. For the third one, it is option B. For the fourth one, it is option C. For the fifth one, it is option B. For the sixth one, it is option C. For the seventh one, it is option C again. Eighth one, it's C. Ninth B. And 10th B. So is anybody is giving wrong answer here?
सबका सेम है, सबका राइट है.
Okay, that's great. So like everybody, मतलब सब लोग करेक्ट है. सेम तो है ही बट करेक्ट भी है. C C B C B C. Okay, yeah, correct sequence है. Okay. Roy sir, are you there?
Yes,
नहीं.
yes.
हाँ सर, सबने करेक्ट ही दिया और सीक्वेंस भी सेम है.
Okay, no problem. Only
Yes.
our interest is not the correct or wrong,
Hmm.
only to show that is instead of the rating, okay, or instead of the categorical approach, we can use the situation specific questionnaire also. What Anand sir has pointed out, that is, we can follow some other format or not. So yes, we can follow the other format, but it will take more time. And another will be the questionnaire will be more papers will be there in the question.
More statements, right, sir?
Yeah. So that is
Sir.
the issue.
Sir, actually, in all these questions, if it has been asked to the workers, they will also know what to be done, what is the right answers. But actually, what they do at the field, that they will not choose, because they will be knowing that it's a safety related feedback is being taken. So what right actually they know, and so if they select this one, then actual feedback or actual practice that may be different. So in that case, the questions configurations, and that's a trick, the different things what can be done.
Yeah, for that reason we are providing training. This is our purpose, to train you so that you can design the question for your organization. We are the outsider, so you can train, you can develop your item, you can test the reliability, validity of your item. That is possible. For that reason, we are providing you training. So if you want to study your workers, you can design the questionnaire, no problem, no, and test the reliability, validity, etc. What we are following. Because in this study, we do not have any criteria. This is the major problem in this study. We do not have any criteria, we have only the observation. Okay. Therefore, I cannot tell that this observation is related to your criterion variable. Therefore, you have to design the criterion variable. Maybe the performance appraisal. So you have to provide some knowledge. Therefore, you can select the psychometrician for your organization. It is the function of the psychometrician. They will design the questionnaire as per the rules and regulations for questionnaire development, the principles of questionnaire development. Once upon a time, I wrote a book that is the principles of questionnaire development. I taught many lectures here and there on how do you design the questionnaire. It is the function of the psychometrician. If you think that is you can arrange some psychometrician for your organization, you can get the service. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Because this is not my purpose. My purpose is to train you. I have to train you.
Sir, what is the title of the book you have wrote about the designing the question?
Principles of questionnaire development. It's a long days ago I have written
Publisher?
that.
Publisher?
Publisher is Prasad Psycho Corporation. That is Delhi-based psychological psychological test developer.
Okay. Now, is it available in the market now? Is for
At that time, it is available in Amazon, but I do not know what is the status of, because that is a long back, maybe 10 years back will be. So now different type of designs are coming out. So now we are following AI, machine learning technique, and other tools. But during my time, we do not have the computer, do not have the knowledge about machine learning. AI is not there. Now the students are using AI. You can use the AI.
Okay.
Now, okay.
Yeah, okay, sir.
Smita, would you like to say something? Hello, Smita. Would you like to add something?
Anand,
Yes, sir.
book is available in Amazon.
Okay, sir. Order.
Huh?
Order 2 copies.
Order 2 copies.
I'll tell you.
पुराना वाला तो हुआ नहीं, करना पड़ेगा.
हाँ, वो भी कल कर लेते हैं उसको.
Main problem, I do not have any copy now.
And then order 3. One we will give it to sir.
It is available, I have no idea, because I am not taking any royalty from the organization. I have not taken. So I do not have the knowledge. But during that time, it was just like hot cake. Almost in all psychological conferences, you will find my book.
Okay. See, AI also actually use the base knowledge like the books and all. Somebody must be feeding the questions in AI. No, that only generate AI generates the answers. Somebody is they get the data from the literatures or maybe it's like books like published by you. That is the base data available with the AI. Based on that, they generate the questions. If you have basic knowledge by reading the books, that will be the permanent one. No? So AI, okay, it is uh, uh, beneficial to use AI, but basic should be known to you. Why this question is generated, or maybe why this question is created. That basic should be known.
That is true. Therefore, we are following the focus group discussion, rating scale, everything, plus safety, lifestyle, all those things for the final question. Many steps are there. Or that is in RPRIT is interested the PPHD program so that we can train the students before jumping to PhD. Now we are searching for some college or universities with whom we can start the collaboration, and then we can start the program. Safety psychology is very interesting topic. Okay.
There are very limited resources available in the market also about the safety psychology, because we interact with many consultants or the organizations where they may touch upon other aspects of safety, whereas the safety psychology is rarely the expert resource available with any of the people.
There is one theory, Maslow's need hierarchy theory. The management students, they are learning Maslow's theory. Maslow has given importance on safety. And there is some theory of Maslow on safety.
So it is called safety need.
Safety need.
Yeah, safety need.
Ushmita, would you like to add something?
No, sir.
Okay. So what is your response based upon yesterday's evaluation? How is the question? And also the reflective journaling. Questions are good. Hello, Ujjwal, whether questions are good? Okay, that will be determined by.
Sir?
Yes, Sushmita.
Sir, we have to conduct one evaluation today post class.
Okay, okay. So now we can close the session, no?
Yes, sir. After that, we can discuss the evaluation questions.
Okay. So now you will start the program.
Yes, sir.
Okay, okay. So you start. I have finished my lecture.
Okay. Then I would request, I think everybody else can leave the meeting. Apart from Samir, sir. Samir, sir, I hope you're here.
Shomisha is there.
Yes, 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 I am.
Okay. Okay, sir.
आनंद ऑर्डर कर दिया.
Fantastic.
Will come
Shall
on
we
Sunday.
leave?
Yes, sir. Apart from Samir, sir, I think everybody can leave the meeting. Thank you, everyone.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, everybody.
We also have to leave the meeting, Ashmita.
Yeah, yeah.
Yes.
Only Shomisha will be here.
Okay, so that is for the yesterday's assignment.
Yes.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, thanks, sir, for the today's insight on the questions which are discussed with the Prayagraj, and also some of the additional information provided to us. And good to know that there is a book published by you on the question development for the psychological or psychometric assessments. We'll go through it. I think Ayanda sir has already ordered it. We'll go through that book. Yeah, thank you, sir.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah.
So, Smita, may I leave now?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Thank you, sir. Samir, sir, can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay. So since you missed out on yesterday's evaluation, I will be posting the evaluation link in the chat box. It's a Google
Okay.
form.
Okay.
The Google form has two sections. The first section is multiple select questions. So that means there will be more than one correct option. You have to select all the correct options to get full marks for that question. Okay. And the
Okay.
next section is multiple choice questions, in which there is only one correct answer. So in the
Okay.
multiple select questions, you have to just write which options you are choosing. And for multiple choice questions, you can tick mark on the option that you're choosing.
Okay.
You will have 1 hour to complete the paper. So suppose
Pritish and Akash, please you leave. Pritish, please you leave. Akash, please leave.
yes, sir. So Samir, sir, your time starts from 8:40. That means
Okay.
by 9:40, you have to submit the paper.
Okay.
And I have already posted the link in the Google chat in the chat box.
Okay. Sure.
If you face any kind of problem, please let me know. And when you are done also, please kindly unmute and let me know. Okay.
Okay. Sure.
Thank you. All the best.
Ashmita ma'am.
Sir.
Yeah, ma'am, I have submitted, completed.
Okay, just a minute. I'll just check the response
Please.
if I've received it. Okay.
Yes, please.
Yes, sir, I have received it. Thank you so much.
Okay, thank you. Then I am logging off.
Yes. Thank you so much. Good night.
Thank you. Good night, everyone.
Good night. স্যার আপনি আছেন? স্যার
হ্যালো,
হ্যাঁ স্যার।
হয়ে গেছে?
হ্যাঁ স্যার হয়ে গেছে।
তাই বন্ধ করে দেবো?
ইয়েস স্যার।
ওকে, থ্যাংক ইউ।
থ্যাংক ইউ স্যার।
থ্যাংক ইউ, ফারা।